LeBron, I know the emphasis first few days defensively. Did that change today? Was there a little more offense put in?
Nah, it's still getting our defensive principles down, which we're doing a great job of catching on very fast. Like I said, the guys that was here last year, they know the system. And then we got some smart veterans that's able to pick up on it. So we worked a little bit more offense, put a little bit more in, but not. It's been more defense.
I know it's been a small sample size, but since the Lakers got you, a lot of the talk nationally was that there wasn't enough shooters around you. Do you feel that that's wrong?
I'm the last person to ask about what people say.
So you feel like
that a lot.
Yeah. Well, Lakers were 29th last year in shooting, so I was just curious if you thought, looked all right so far.
It's fine. They was top 5 in fast break points too. So, you have things that you don't do well, you make up for it on the other side. You always find a way.
So you've seen it all in your 15 years going into your 16th season. We always hear about how smart and what a high IQ player Rondo is. How does that complement the way you play now that you've been around him for a few days?
At the end of the day, we have the same goal in mind, and that's to win. And we do it with a very cerebral mind, intelligent mind. And we want to do whatever is best for the team, and that's what we're going to give out on the floor.
Are you starting to see the defensive identity come together? I know it's early, but so far.
It's early, but this is what we're putting in. That's going to be our makeup, and in order for us to win ball games, we have to defend.
Lebron, what do you think has been the biggest difference from moving to Miami, then going to Cleveland, and then now to LA?
I don't know. I live in the present, so today was a great day for our ball club, and we want to try to continue to get better.
How much is that length and versatility of this roster helping that on the defensive end?
Well, I mean, we look good so far in practice. Obviously, it's probably a lot more physical right now. We haven't had reps in as much, so a lot of holding, a lot of grabbing, but just trying to implement what we want to do. We want to be physical, obviously, but we got to try to defend without fouling, not putting teams on the free throw line because those are easy baskets. So, but it's technique first, and that's what we're working on.
Why are you wearing jersey number 6?
It don't matter for me. I can play any style. I can run with the best of them. I can jump with the best of them. I can slow down with the best of them. I can play any game. Whatever the game endures, I mean, I'm able to adapt to however the game is going. If there's games where our fast break, our teams are stopping our fast break, I can play in the half court, me personally. I can play in the full court. I can play anywhere. So, even with the miles that I've had in my career, I can do pretty much anything.
LeBron, what does having those multiple ball handlers allow? How does that allow you to attack the defense off of that?
Well, they just can't just, when I'm bringing the ball up, teams are able just to kind of key in on me and see what I'm doing and load to the basketball and things of that nature. But when I'm off the ball, you can't do it as much, and us having multiple ball handlers definitely help that, and it's going to be very key for our team.
You've always been known to pass down game to younger players, man. What have the rookies on this team asked you about advice for a first game, and pick your brain about that?
You talked about defending physically without fouling. How do you find the balance between those two things?
Well, at the end, you have to see how the game is officiated. Obviously, we come in with a defensive mindset and a physical mindset, but you have to see how the game is being officiated.
Is there a reason why you're donning them?
I mean, he's great. I mean, he doesn't say anything, and he works his butt off. Comes in, puts in his work. He's one of the first ones on the court. Obviously, because he has to be. He's a rookie. And he's one of the last ones to lead the floor, obviously, because he has to be. He's a rookie. But he can shoot the peel off the ball, man. And, that's going to be very good for our ball club, no matter if it's to start the season or whenever. If he ever gets his number called, when he gets his number called, he'll be ready because he loves to play the game.
Speaking of numbers, you're wearing number 6. Is there a particular reason why you're wearing that?
I've worn 6 in practice for a long time. Starting to figure out a lot of you guys just not recognizing who I am, huh? I have no idea. I've been doing this for about the last 8 years now.
Can you talk about Lance just him being such a tenacious defender and having him on your squad as well?
I love Lance. Like I said, he'll run through a wall for any one of his teammates. And, Lance makes mistakes, but at the end of the day, it's for the genuine and for the winning of the team. He's never doing anything to try to alienate himself away from the team. He plays hard, extremely hard, and guy makes mistakes, but they give it all that they got 110%. You can ride with that, so I'm happy to have him.
I noticed Kuzma was shooting behind you in the shooting drills the first 2 days of practice, and he's always picked up game from the OGs of the game. What have you seen about his thirst of knowledge for this game, and what has impressed you about that?
He just wants to get better. He wants to be the best player he can be. He wants to be one of the best players in our league. He said that. He stated that. He worked his tail off this summer, and he's coming in with that mindset. So you always respect that.
This is the new team. How do you think the veterans have meshed with the younger players as a whole unit?
Only time will tell. That's to be seen. The first, we've had 4 great practices so far, and we just want to try to continue that.
I feel like we ask you a lot about the young guys and what you think of them. In terms of them learning how to play with you, have they come up to you and asked you anything? Is there any advice you give them, or is this something they just have to figure out?
No, it's going to be a little bit of both, but, first of all, I'm an unselfish basketball player. I'm an unselfish person, so it shouldn't be hard to work alongside of me or play alongside of me. I want what's best for the team. I want all of our young guys to be as great as they can be, and, I pass up open shots for great shots. Guys are ahead. I give them the look, so I don't have. I could play with anybody. It's just my nature.